Have you ever found a board game so old, so mysterious, it felt like it had a life of its own? What if playing it could change your life, or even trap you inside its world for decades? Today, we're diving deep into the jungle of nostalgia to explore the 1995 classic, Jumanji. Our story begins way back in 1869, where two terrified boys are seen burying a strange wooden chest in the woods of Brantford, New Hampshire. They hope no one ever finds it, as the rhythmic drumming from within haunts them. Fast forward 100 years to 1969. A young boy named Alan Parrish, the son of a wealthy shoe factory owner, stumbles upon this very chest at a construction site. He hears the same eerie drumming and, intrigued, digs it up. Back home, Alan has a strained relationship with his father, Sam. Sam wants Alan to attend a prestigious boarding school, but Alan, who is often bullied, feels misunderstood and isolated. His only friend is a girl named Sarah Whittle. When Sarah comes over, they discover the chest contains a board game called Jumanji. The rules are simple, yet ominous. A game for those who seek to find a way to leave their world behind. You roll the dice to move your token. Doubles get another turn. The first player to reach the end wins. As they start to play, the game's magic awakens. A cryptic message appears in the crystal center of the board. With Alan's first roll, a swarm of giant mosquitoes materializes right in his living room. Terrified, Sarah tries to stop, but the game has already begun. Her roll summons a pride of lions. Then it's Alan's turn again. He rolls the dice, and the board delivers a chilling verdict. In the jungle you must wait until the dice read 5 or 8 before Sarah's horrified eyes. Alan is literally sucked into the game's crystal center, vanishing into the jungle world of Jumanji. Sarah, traumatized, runs screaming from the house, chased by a colony of bats, the game just unleashed. 26 years fly by. It's now 1995. The once grand parish mansion is now a dilapidated, empty shell. A woman named Nora Shepherd, along with her orphaned niece and nephew, Judy and Peter, moves in. Their parents recently passed away in a car accident in Canada, and they're looking for a fresh start. The house, however, seems to have other plans. Judy and Peter are drawn to the attic by the faint, persistent sound of jungle drums. And there, covered in dust, they find it, the Jumanji board game. Unaware of its dark history, they decide to play. Their first rolls unleash more chaos. Giant mosquitoes return, and a troop of mischievous monkeys storms the kitchen, causing absolute havoc. Their next roll is the one that changes everything. Peter rolls a 5. The crystal on the board reads, "His fangs are sharp. He likes your taste. Your party better move post-haste." Suddenly, a full-grown lion appears in the attic. Just as it's about to pounce, a wild-looking man, dressed in leaves and animal skins, leaps out and traps the lion in a bedroom. This isn't just some random jungle man. It's Alan Parrish, now an adult, finally freed from the game after 26 long years. He's played by the brilliant Robin Williams. Alan is overwhelmed, disoriented and overjoyed to be back. But his joy is short-lived. He learns that his parents are gone, his father's factory is closed, and the town he knew has fallen into decay. He realizes the only way to reverse the damage and end the nightmare is to finish the game they started all those years ago. There's just one problem. It was Sarah Whittle's turn when Alan was sucked in. They need to find her to continue. Judy and Peter track down the adult Sarah, who is now a reclusive psychic, haunted by the events of that day. She spent her life in therapy, ridiculed for her stories about a boy being sucked into a board game. Convincing her to play again is a monumental task. She wants nothing to do with the game that ruined her life. But Alan, with a mix of desperation and heartfelt pleading, eventually persuades her that finishing the game is the only way to put the past to rest. With the 4 players assembled, the game resumes, and Brantford descends into absolute pandemonium. Each roll of the dice brings a new terror from Jumanji into their world. A man-eating plant with giant tendrils tries to pull Judy into the fireplace. A stampede of rhinos, elephants, and zebras thunders through the house, completely destroying it. The ground cracks open in a monsoon, flooding the mansion and bringing crocodiles with it. One of the most memorable threats is the hunter, Van Pelt. He's a big game hunter from within Jumanji. Obsessed with hunting Alan, Van Pelt materializes in the real world, armed and relentless, turning the town into his personal hunting ground. He represents Alan's deepest fears and the primal dangers of the jungle he survived. The chase scenes involving Van Pelt are thrilling, as he pursues Alan through the streets and even into a department store, causing widespread panic. The chaos escalates. Peter tries to cheat by dropping the dice to get the number he needs. As a punishment, the game begins to transform him into a monkey. This adds a ticking clock to their quest. They must finish the game before Peter's transformation is complete. The group faces spiders the size of dinner plates and a terrifying earthquake that splits the house in 2. Throughout this ordeal, the characters are forced to confront their personal demons. Alan has to overcome the trauma of his 26 years of solitude and reconnect with a world that moved on without him. He also has to reconcile with the memory of his father, realizing his dad did love him, despite their disagreements. Sarah must find the courage to face her childhood trauma head-on. Judy and Peter, who were emotionally closed off after their parents' death, learn to trust and rely on each other and their new, chaotic family. The climax arrives. Alan, with Van Pelt cornering him, finally makes it to the center of the board. He rolls the dice, shouts Jumanji, and the game piece lands on the final space. The crystal glows, and a vortex opens up, sucking all the jungle creatures, the floodwaters, the stampede, and Van Pelt back into the game. The world is being reset. Then everything goes white. Alan and Sarah find themselves back in 1969 as children, right at the moment Alan was about to be sucked into the game. All the chaos of the past 26 years has been undone. They are kids again, but they retain all their memories of their adult lives and the game. This time, Alan reconciles with his father telling him he loves him, and preventing the argument that led to him running away. He and Sarah, now bound by their incredible secret, throw the Jumanji board game into a river, weighted down with bricks. We flash forward again to 1995. This new timeline is much brighter. Alan and Sarah are married, and Alan has taken over his father's successful shoe company. They are hosting a Christmas party. Judy and Peter arrive with their parents, alive and well. Alan and Sarah recognize them instantly, even though the children have no memory of their jungle adventure. It's a touching moment as Alan and Sarah get a chance to save the children's parents by warning them about the faulty brakes on their car, preventing the accident that orphaned them in the original timeline. The film ends with a shot of a beach somewhere far away. Two young people are walking along the shore and hear a faint, familiar sound. The drumming of Jumanji as the game washes up, ready to be found by its next unsuspecting players. Jumanji isn't just a movie about a magical board game. It's a story about facing your fears, the importance of family, and healing from past trauma. It's a reminder that sometimes, to move forward, you have to finish the game you started. Thanks so much for watching this deep dive into a 90s classic. What's your favorite Jumanji moment? Let me know in the comments below.